First and foremost, if you don't know, this is what they call Ryobi Days. Now, if you're not a fan of Ryobi, stand by. I've got other deals for you. But these are awesome tool deals from Ryobi. This happens every year. They put certain deals on, or basically two deals on for Ryobi Days. And this runs for a little while. But this right here is probably the best deal in my opinion. You're getting 3 batteries with this deal. And if you don't know, there's I forgot to do this. Almost forgot.
You almost forgot what?
There's a way I got to do this. Bam. It should pop right up on your screen, the deal that I'm talking about now. All right. So this is Ryobi deals. And in my opinion, the pick of the litter here is the 18 gauge brad nailer from Ryobi with those 3 batteries. I have this brad nailer and I have these high output batteries. This is a really, really good brad nail gun for the shop. If you don't have one, you pick this up, $199. You're basically getting you're getting a free battery and you're also getting that free tool. You can choose the other ones, circular saw. Their actual circular saw is pretty good too. It's a brushless circular saw. And then there's some other things. I would steer clear of the vacuum. She wasn't overly impressed with the little stick vacuum. She bought one and then replaced it later. But those are good deals there. $199, 3 batteries plus the free tool. I like the 18 gauge brad nailer myself, but you do you, whatever works for you. And then they have one for $99 where you get the 2 batteries and you get to pick a free tool. And if I'm picking a free tool here, it's absolutely, what is it up there? It's absolutely going to be the oscillating tool. I use this in the shop all the time. Where's it? There it is. It's a $79. I use this all the time for the CNC to cut out small parts. I've used it in the house to cut out door jambs, things like that. For the price, for $99, 2 batteries plus that. And if you don't know, Ryobi has so many tools in their lineup, like hundreds of tools that work with this 18-volt battery platform. So if you haven't gotten any Ryobi tools and you pick some of this up, there's tons and tons of tools that go on sale quite often. And if you sign up for the deal alerts, I send out text deal alerts so every so often when I find really, really good deals. All you have to do is text the word deals to that number you see on your screen, 731-207-7151. And when you see that pop up on this live stream, the tool deal will pop up on the bottom of your screen. If you click that, you'll be able to go buy it. And if you're watching this on replay, same thing. And it's also linked. All the deals are linked under the video for you. Help you find them easier. Next up this is a really good deal on a Skil circular saw. This is at Walmart, y'all. Walmart has this on sale. It's regularly almost $80, $79.99. It is on sale for $42 for this Skil 7¼ inch circular saw. If you need a circular saw, Skil makes some of the best you can buy, in my opinion. But this is a really solid deal at only $42. I don't know how many, was it $37 off? It's a good deal. Thank you. That was in the way a little bit.
I noticed.
You did. Well, I appreciate you. Now, this is a good deal here if you like Milwaukee tools. Milwaukee or Home Depot has this Milwaukee deal. You get 2 6-amp-hour batteries for $299 and a charger for $299, and you get to pick a free tool. My pick here is their router, the M18 router. It is my favorite cordless router in the shop. It's just the right size, plenty of power, does everything I need it to do for trim routing. It is an excellent router, but you could also choose from the jigsaw, the grinder, the hammer drill, leaf blower, rocket light. I mean, there's a ton to choose from here, even an Impact. So if you're a fan of Milwaukee or you're wanting to get started in Milwaukee, this is a good solid deal to get you started in the Milwaukee platform. All right, next on the list, we have a DeWalt table saw for $299. I have this one in the shop as well. This one is $111 off. It's usually goes on sale for $299. This is a solid deal. And it's an 8¼ job site saw, so it's a small, compact saw. If you're limited on space or you need one for the job site, I've had this thing for about a year, a little over a year probably now. Rack and pinion fence, just a good all-around table saw, plenty of power. I do like actually like the blade that comes on this one. Typically, blades that come on small saws like this, even SawStop standard blade, stock blade, is trash. But this one's actually really good. This is a good solid deal, $299 if you're in the market for a table saw. Any scroll sawers out there? Let me back up. Scroll saw, this is $100 off the DeWalt scroll saw. from what I hear, not a scroll sawer, but from what I hear, a lot of people love this DeWalt scroll saw. This is the 20-inch, 1.3 amp scroll saw, variable speed. And if you want to get into scroll saw, this might be the time to do it. $100 off, regularly $5.99, now only $4.99. Got it going down. This is one of my favorite drills in the shop. This is the Milwaukee M12 installation driver. Basically a 4-in-1 driver, has a 90-degree head on it and an offset head. If you're putting in cabinets or you're building boxes and drawers and things like that, this is the drill to have for the shop because it really does get into those tight spaces. That 90-degree attachment is perfect for driving pocket hole screws into tight holes or trying to get just anywhere. I have a whole review video on this tool. This is one of my favorites. It is regularly $199, now down to $179. You get an M12 charger, 2 batteries, plus all the attachments. It's a pretty good deal. I like it. Next up is a DeWalt deal. So if you're a DeWalt fan, you're looking to get into the DeWalt platform. They have these 2 XR 5 amp hour battery combo kit. This one is $199 if I'm not mistaken. Plus you get $299. Plus you get 2 free tools, which is a circular saw and a grinder. So it's a good solid deal if you're wanting to pick up some DeWalt tools. Yeah, Aaron Pickens says, I wish they'd remove the reverse switch on top of the M12 installation driver. I do too. It's got a push button on top. I really do wish it was like a standard left and right flip switch. That would make it much, much better. But we can't have everything. If you've been looking for a deal on the Ridgid track saw, I know a lot of people have been waiting on this deal. Right now, you can get this Ridgid track saw for $399. It's $199 off. You get the saw, you get an 8 amp hour battery, and you get the track. Doesn't come with a charger, so if you're not already in the battery platform, there's actually some starter kits on deal too at Home Depot you can check out. But this is $399. This is a good solid pick for a budget track saw, what I call budget track saws, because most track saws are north of $500. And this one usually is. It's usually $598, I believe. Now it's down to $399, or maybe it's $599 down to $399. I reviewed this about 1.5 years, 2 years ago on the channel when it first came out. This is one of the better budget option track saws on the market, especially for cordless. Really good track saw. All right, if you need a new toolbox, now's the time to buy. This is the Craftsman 8-tool rolling toolbox. These are great, nice little toolboxes. Has a nice wood worktop. I have something similar in my shop. It's Husky brand. It has very kind of a similar layout if you saw it behind me in the tool videos. These are really nice to have, and this one right now says view price in the cart. If you throw it in the cart, you're gonna get $100 off. Typically, these are $649. Now they're down to $549, and you can get those delivered, or you can pick them up at your local Lowe's. And if you don't need anything that big in the shop, Home Depot actually has these Husky base cabinets on sale right now for $129. This is a good solid deal. Regularly, it's $160 off. Regular $289. All the way down to $129 on this little base cabinet. Pick up a couple of those, be able to store all kinds of stuff, bigger tools, or it's not a fireproof cabinet, but paint, stain, stuff like that. If you get them up out of your way, put those in there. Another Milwaukee deal here, the M18 hacksaw or reciprocating saw. You get 2 5 amp hour batteries plus the hacksaw for $199. $200, over $200 off of this deal. This is a solid deal if you're in the market. And just to pick one of these up, I don't have one. Maybe I do need that. Throw that in the cart for later. All right, if you need a bandsaw, Jet or Lowe's has this Jet bandsaw on sale, $300 off. This is a 14-inch band or 13.5-inch, 20-amp stationary bandsaw. It does have the closed-in base. A lot of these in this price range will have like an open stand base, but this is the closed base. If you throw that in the cart, you're going to see that it was basically $1,300, now down to $999. So you're going to get $300 off of a really good bandsaw. If you're in the market and you need a bandsaw in the shop, check that one out. Next up, another Milwaukee deal here. If you're in the market, a lot of people love these rocket lights. Our church actually uses them to set up. There's one on each side of the road when they have to have some people cross the road for different events, and they'll set one of these up on each side of the road. They're super cool. Anyway, this one's $234. You get 2 batteries plus the charger plus the light, and you're getting 2 different size batteries there. It's a good solid deal. $174 off of this. This is at Home Depot. Check that link that should be popped up on your screen if you're interested in that. Next up is one of my favorite sanders in the shop, the M12 Orbital Detail Sander. I use this thing all the time on boxes and trays and things like that. A lot of people say, well, you can just use an oscillating tool. No, this one orbits. It doesn't. Oscillating tools go side to side. This one orbits, makes a really fine detail sanding. And right now, if you pick this up for $149, you're going to get a free high output 2.5 amp hour battery. I love this little sander. If you don't have one of these, if you've never used one of these, you got to check it out, especially if you do a lot of small parts. All right. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but I'm throwing this up there anyway because the last time I showed this, a couple of weeks ago, I post deals on my website all the time, 731woodworks.com. Click on the tool deals button. I post them there every single day. And I posted this deal. It's $2,000 off a Ryobi. Look, she even turned her head. $2,000 off a Ryobi zero-turn motor. Plus you get a free trailer or a free, a bagger. Somebody had just bought one when I posted a tool deal. And then they messaged me like, hey, thank you. You saved me $2,000. He went back to Home Depot and they gave him back his money because he had just bought his within that 30-day window, price guarantee window. If you're in the market, check those out. I don't know who's in the market for one of those, but you never know. These next tool deals are linked in the description of this live stream. So if you want to check these deals out, you have to go down there. They're not going to pop up on your screen. But RZ Mask is having a 20% off site-wide sale. If you don't know, I wear RZ masks, have worn them since 2017. I started woodworking. Really good mask. I prefer the M2 line over the M3. The M3's newer, but it's got two straps. I like the one strapper. They just work really well. Also, Bora has 20% off of either those speed, what do you call those, speed horses? 4 different styles there, different weight categories they hold, etc. And then also there's the Bora wood rack, which I have 2 of those in the shop. They do a really, really good job of holding up the lumber there. So those are really good. These are on the website as well. Just to go to 731woodworks.com. And when you hit the home page, you just click that tool deals button right there in the middle. And that's going to take you to all the tool deals that I have posted there currently. And the next one is a sweet deal. If you're in the market for a router and a router table combo, I reviewed this several months ago on the channel. This, for the price, you're getting this at $159. It was $199 on sale, but right now it's only $159. You're getting the 12 amp router, I believe it is, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's 10 amp. Yeah, 10 amp router and the router table. The only complaint I have with this router table is the fence isn't as good as I think it should be. But if you're doing small parts and things like that, this will work out well for you. This is a variable speed router. It's a really good solid router. Matter of fact, the router itself, I think, is worth $159. But I think they usually sell the router alone for about $100 or so, give or take. But if you're going to throw in that router table, this is a solid deal. You can find this on the website or linked in the description. Next up, I just got this in last week. I bought this 3D printer in. This is one that's only $249, $50 off. If you've been thinking about getting into 3D printing, do it now. This thing is awesome. I've been printing with this thing for the last 2 days solid. 0 errors. It's just spitting out everything that I wanted to. I'm just cranking out parts out there. I already have the X1 Carbon, the bigger model of this. This is a little brother model. And for $249, you throw in a $20-something roll of filament. All you do is just get a PLA basic, a black roll. When you buy this, you'll be printing stuff ASAP. And if you don't know, if you've never done any of this, there's tons of places you can get free 3D printer files, and you can just literally drag, drop, push, print, and it starts printing. It's very easy to get started. I was surprised at how easy it was.
What's the little thing you print it that holds your little...
Oh, it's over there under that thing. These are solid. These are solid.
I don't know where it's at to hand it to you.
It's way under there. It's fine.
Is this it?
Yep. No, this ain't it. It's a little white case in there. So I printed a 3D printer piece. I printed this piece to, yesterday, or it's a few days ago. Yeah. I printed this to hold my SD cards for my camera. It even printed the little rolly door that flips open. Like, you can print anything. I printed I printed a bunch of pack out stuff to go inside pack outs for tool organization, things like that. They're absolutely amazing. They're cool little inventions.
They really are.
They really are. And for $249, the regular, or if you're not, or if you don't want to basically swap out rolls, or if you need multicolor printing for $150 or more, they do have this add-on to where you can put in 4 rolls at a time, different colors. It'll pull in the different colors, but those prints usually take a little longer, but you can get multicolor prints like that if you're into that. But I just bought this one, and it holds 1 roll. It works great. I've been very impressed with it.
She's looking so cute over there.
Well, that's 20 tool deals right there. I do want to tell you, we just released. We have less than 100 of these left.
Mm-hmm.
The Precision Woodworking Square from Faith Valley Tools. If you don't know, that's our tool company, faithvalleytools.com. We literally just released this a few days ago, and it's been selling well. And so if you're interested, you check this out at faithvalleytools.com. A few things to note about this square is it is made in the USA. All of our tools are made in the USA. This has scribe holes every 16th of an inch. So I'm going to check this out. Every 16th of an inch scribe holes, common angles set up so you can mark common angles. You can set bit heights, blade heights, etc. All that on here. And our company, our mission is to help people. And we believe that our company can change the world. I was told when I was a state trooper, another trooper told me, he said, "You'll never change the world." Or he said, just remember, you can't change the world. And I always thought it always stuck with me. I was like, it's not true. You'll absolutely change somebody's world. And that's what we want to do with faithvalleytools.com. 10% of our profits are donated to Christian missions. If you go to the About page on our website, you'll be able to read who we're donating to currently. But that's the whole purpose of Faith Valley Tools.
We've got to get that added on there, but that is the whole purpose of it. And so we're super excited that all of you have supported us so much.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
We've already helped 2 different missions, and that's so special to us. So we may not be able to change the whole world, but you guys are actually changing the world a little at a time. Yep. And I think all of us working together makes it a big impact.